Hello everyone, Silent K here, and today we're looking at the real world locations from Season 2, Episode 2 of Eurocamp. Now this episode jumps back and forth between Rin, Nadeshiko, and Aoi and Chiaki, so I've consolidated each group into their own segments. We're going to start with Rin. Last time we saw her, she was heading south through Nanbu towards the Iwata campsite. And when we see her at the beginning of this episode, she is at the Omiyazaki Lighthouse. And nearby, there is a signpost that says the southernmost point of Shizuoka. So, pretty easy to find. Shizuoka, southernmost point, right around here. And we can see the lighthouse here. They showed a lot of shots out of order, so I rearranged them in the logical order that she would have visited them. So first, we see she takes a little tour of the lighthouse area, and there's a little rock sign which should be around here. Yep, you can see it there. I thought there was another angle. Yeah, right here, close up. So we got the little rock sign, lighthouse right here. I don't think there was anything else visible around here of importance. Alright, and then she visits this little building under the lighthouse, and we have a long shot of the lighthouse. Something like that. Can't quite get the exact angle, but good enough. Then we have a nice panoramic shot from in this little building. Alright, so you can see the parking lot and the pool further in the distance on the left. Then a nice sweeping shot. The road curving off. We can even see these little tables in one of the screenshots. Alright, and then she heads off down these stairs. No 360 photo, but you can see it in the satellite photo. There's a little spot off to the left of the stairs. Then there is a stream. Alright, this is actually the first shot in the episode. We got the pipe and the stream coming down. I think you can see a little bit of the bench here. And then later in the episode, she's walking down these stairs. There's the toilets on the left and the parking lot in the distance. And then we see the signpost for the southernmost point, which you can see here. There's a whole ton of 360 photos here. I found one really good one, so I'll try to find that now. Alright, here's a pretty good shot of it. And we can see the lighthouse. And the parking lot. Alright, and we got a bunch of shots of the parking lot. One angle is over here. We can see the barricades here, the drink machines in the background, the building, the lighthouse. And there's a 360 photo like right here in the perfect spot. You can see the signs. There's even a little blue Mini Cooper on the left, and the garages. And finally, there is a super low shot, like right around here. You can see just the edges of these barriers and the signs in the distance. You gotta imagine the camera like down here, aimed very low. And then we're off to Iwata campsite. Well, we gotta stop at the tea house first. But the next shots are like right on the road here. First we have these fences. The 3-bar one, and then you can see the top 2 bars of the other one. Then a shot to the back. You can actually see the lighthouse pretty prominently in the screenshot, but in reality it's not that white blob. It's actually teeny tiny, you can't even really see it in the shot. So they exaggerated that for the anime. And finally, straight ahead, you can see this little valley here that she enters. Alright, and next we're going to the tea shop in Kakegawa on Route 38. Whoop. There we go. Kakegawa. Route 38 is somewhere over here. And I think it's right there. We got a 3D modeled city. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Just like the anime. But we do have street view, of course. Ah, there we go. Got the long banner out front. The front door. There's no 360 photos or anything inside. This is all we got, so gonna have to make do. Nice, nice. Very beautiful building. Alright, and next up is Mitsuke Tenjin Shrine, which is kind of hard to find, so I'll punch it in. Mitsuke Tenjin Shrine. Alright, right here. So we were over there in the tea shop, and now we're over here. There's a little parking area here with street view. So right about here, we got the pole with the support. She comes in, parks her bike here. Alright, and we have almost no 360 photos once we're in the shrine. So we mostly have to make do with the 3D. Alright, but here we can see the entrance. And we can wander on in human scale. Whoops. If I stop popping on top of the trees. Then right around here, she sees the dog statue. That little blob. And then there is one 360 photo over here, so we can see some of the stuff. Alright, so you come in this way. And on the left you can just barely see the red stand for the prayer tablets. And the buildings in the distance. And this thing, I didn't notice that when I was researching. I think that's one of the screenshots. I'm gonna have to double check that. Alright, and for the most part we are doing 3D for the rest. She visits some of these buildings, goes to the shop, then she wanders down this way, through this path, shows a camera angle like over here, whoop, like over here looking down the path. Then we see her outside this monument. Kind of hard to make out the detail, but when you zoom out a little bit, you can tell that's the monument. And then after talking to Enna for a bit, she turns around to leave. And you can see first this little building, and then this steepled building with the double roof. And then she's at the exit, right around here. Stop climbing the trees. Right around there. And then from there, we're off to the campsite, which is right around here. Somewhere. I believe it's here. There's the windmills. There's the campsite. Alright. So again, mostly 3D, but we do got a couple of 360 photos. Here's the entrance with the arrow pointing and the mosaic driveway. And we do have one 360 photo of the grounds over here. Alright, so here are the grounds. Got the main building with the hedge and the machine right next to it. You can also see this building behind Reen's tent in one shot. I don't know what these are. I'm assuming they're cabins. And we have one more 360 photo of the bathhouses, which are right over here. Alright, so you can obviously see the big bathhouse sign. This pole right here you can see in the screenshot. You can see the sign from in front, which would be around here. There's another little sign stand here, which might be for the taxi sign. I do not know. Alright, next we have the gazebos, which are right over here. From right around here, we got the little red umbrella in the middle and the two gazebos on the side. Turn around, and then we see Reen walking along the highway. We can see this little blob is actually the hedge. And we got some trees here. And she is heading towards the lighthouse right around here. And we have a long shot on the road. Alright, not the prettiest 360 photo in the world, but here we have the Kaketsuka Lighthouse and the very prominent windmills everywhere. And we do have a better close-up shot over here, like right at the base. Alright, much better. And stairs are a little more overgrown here than in the screenshot. And the next shot, right behind us, we got the windmill and the buildings in the distance. Alright, and next we are on to Fukude Beach, so Reen can watch the first sunrise of the new year, which is way down here, past the golf course, past this little blue building, right around here. There's a shot of her coming into the parking lot where the road curves off to the right. No 360 photos right here, no street view or anything. But there is another spot further down we'll check out in a second. Pretty similar, so you get an idea. There is one 360 photo on this entire beach. It's a beach. The shrine gate is only set up for New Year, so not much to really look at. Alright, and further down there is another parking lot that's basically the same. That does have street view, just to give you an idea. It's like right here. So we got the 3-post sign, and you can see some of the signs further on in the screenshot. Again, this is not the parking lot that she was at. You can see the road is completely different, but just to give you an idea. Alright, and with that, Reen's trip is over, so it's time to check in on Nadeshiko, who is once again working her job for the Manobu post office. And once again, she's up in this northern area. And we see her in a very weird shot right around here. And that's perfectly the shot right there. But you'll notice the building on the right has been mirrored. You can see it's exactly the same. The back is the back and the side is the side. They just flipped it for some reason. And they changed the shape of the mountains behind it a little bit. The building in the middle is pretty much the same, standing right behind this telephone pole. And then the building on the left is kind of weird. In reality, it's a blue building with a tan stripe and then the roof. But the artist must have misinterpreted it or something, and they made a blue fence in front of a tan building. Kind of a funny shot. And then the next shot, oh, you can also see this fence, very distinctive fence in this area, is right down the street. Come on. Come on. There we go. This house. With the little hanging bead things. And we got the hedges and whatnot. Must be nice to be the person that has their house in Eurocamp. Alright, so that's day 1. And then we see her at the beginning of day 2 before the sun has risen. And she's right on this road that we saw before. Last time we saw it aimed up and the blue building was in a weird spot. This time we're looking straight down it. And we have all the green netting and this one little piece of fence here. And then, right before the sun rises, we are right back here, exactly where we were before. Right in front of these 3 houses, except looking the other way. So we got this building with the lettering on top and the bridge in the back. And then the next shot, again, exactly where we were before. Looking down the street this way, we got the bridge and the buildings on the left. Alright, and that's it for Nadeshiko, very short one. Next, we are joining Aoi and Chiaki on Mount Minobu. They are about to go on the ropeway here. So first, we have the outside of the building. That's the inside of the building. Alright, right around here. We can see the red and white banners and the staircase going up to the main building and the ropeway going up the mountain. Nice. And once again we have a shot on the ropeway as it ascends. I'll try to find it. Alright, here we go. One car passing the other. Hello everyone, how are we today? And then we have one outside of the souvenir shop. This place is actually loaded with 360 photos. I usually pick out a few good ones before I do this, but there are just so many. I knew I wouldn't be able to like mark them properly and find them later, so I'm just going to have to hunt and show you the best ones. Alright, so here we have the souvenir shop entrance. You can see the sign and the upper windows. This is the viewing area. You can also see the little log benches that they sit on to eat. Alright, and then we're on our way to the temple. There's a staircase right here. I can try to find a 360 photo of it. Alright, here we go. Staircase leading up to the temple. There's another little staircase leading to the right. Alright, and then the temple is up here. We actually have some connected 360 photos, like a pseudo street view. So we can start like back here. We got the front of the temple. The banners with the red symbols on the sides, the urns. Come over here for a little closer shot. And then you can go around the back of the building, down the little paths that are around here, but none of that in the anime, so we'll leave it there. And then we're back to the viewing area to watch the sunrise. And here we have a little Sanrio Fuji cutout, sort of like the one Chiaki was using. Although for some reason they have the ropeway. Alright, here we go. And then we have this sign here. We have a nice panoramic shot. We also have this entrance in one of the shots. And of course Fuji off in the distance. You can just see the peak of it over the mountains. Okay, and now comes the fun part. The gang hightail it up to Takoori, which is no small distance from Mount Manobu over here, Mount Fuji over here. Takoori is like way the heck up here. Corner of Route 42 and 420. Was it this one? Yeah, right here. 42, 420. So they have to get on the ropeway, ride it all the way down, get in the car, hightail it all the way the hell up here. I think it was right here. A little further down. Alright, right here, we got the yellowish orange banner here, sign on the left. They're coming up this road. We also got these very weird street lamps. They take a left onto 420, and then there's an aerial photo of some very particular switchback roads, which should be right about here. Curve right, curve left, and then the first of our shots is right around here. Alright, we got the retaining wall here, and this weird telephone pole with a little extension on it. Very unusual. And then we're heading up this way. Alright, and the next one looks a little bit different than the screenshot, but it's the closest I could find. Right here, we got a guardrail going off to the right, and a sort of fence. The fence in the show is different, but in between the last shot and the next shot, this was the only thing that even came close. So I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be it. They probably just changed out the fence. And then right around the corner, we have this nice shot. Of the car coming this way, going across this straight guardrail and onto the right. Alright, and from here, our final destination right up the road. Here we go. Little parking spaces, a view of Fuji. And there are 360 photos right here. Alright, so you can see the parking spaces and these little nubs in front of the fence. Cannot see Fuji though. A little bit cloudy. There is one 360 photo around here. But it's at night. Not quite a sunrise. Nice stars though. Fuji pretty visible. And I wonder if we can do Diamond Fuji. I don't think so. This sun is like way off. Not the right time of year. Alright. But that completes episode 2. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please tune in again next time.